Welcome in to West Delaware girls basketball here tonight from Solon. Our first broadcast basketball-wise of the new season. Happy New Year. Welcome in to the 2019 half of the 18-19 campaign. John Swisher along with Joe Logan here tonight for Hawks girls basketball. Delaware comes in with a 1-8 record as Solon is 2-9. Really great to see you. Happy New Year. Hope your holiday time was great. Got a Hawkeye victory. And now it's back to the grind of basketball here the next couple of weeks here.
Yeah, it is. I got to celebrate in Iowa. Unfortunately for you, you got to go to Florida. Unfortunately for you. Yeah, you didn't get to experience the Iowa.
Oh, yeah. I missed out a couple snow.
Yeah, so see what you all missed.
Dang it.
No, it's great to
back up for the next month or so.
There you go, yeah. Thanks for bringing all this back with you.
No problem.
Yeah, it's great to get back into the swing of things here, and I'm sure the kids are as anxious to get going as we are to watch them participate here tonight. And kind of get things going on a new start. You know, you talked to both coaches before the game. It sounds like they're both going to maybe try some different things here after the first of the year and just try to find something that works.
Yes, indeed. As Dr. Jamie Smith, he's the head coach of the Solon Spartans in his 12th year overall coaching high school varsity girls basketball. His first year at Solon. Just a great guy. Came up to us. We don't have many visiting coaches. Of course, the ones we know will come up and talk to us, or we'll talk to them. But we don't know any that first year coach. I've met him before in passing here. I covered his team 3 years ago when he was at Interstate 35 against Maquoketa Valley at Rivalry Saturday. But other than that, don't really know the guy. And he came up to us and welcomed us here. Thanks for coming. The classy guy, and he's been around high school girls basketball. He has a heck of a basketball coaching background as well as this is what the Solon girls basketball program needs. Last 2 years losing campaigns after they won and got to regional final under Lisa Bishop. Lisa Greiner's former Iowa State player. She came in here for 3 years. Couldn't quite get it fully turned around. And then now Jamie Smith coming in and making the transition from Truro.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. He did come up to us, and I can't say that I've ever seen him before, met him before. Came up and talked to us, and I really liked his last comment. He says, "Thanks for covering high school athletics, especially the girls."
Absolutely.
You know, so I thought that was pretty class act.
Absolutely. Spent 11 years as 4 years assistant coach of boys at Winterset, 2 years at North Springs Rock Falls. As mentioned, 9 years at Interstate 35 of Truro, has 130 wins there, as he won their first ever conference title in those seasons there. He had 4 20-plus win seasons in 9 years at Interstate 35. Also is a Snow Valley shooting clinician of 15 years, and he does his own fundamental training. Owner of Fundamentals of Forever is a training group, puts out videos and has his own Twitter and a website as well. His father is assistant coach on the staff here as Jim Smith, longtime coach, 27 years at Clark of Osceola. That's where Jamie went to high school in Osceola, grad of 1989 is Jamie Smith. Mark Silvers is back. He was the head coach in the mid 06-07, and for quite some time, he took him for Ed Hansen, of course, the old football coach, old girls basketball coach here at Solon, and then they've had a few coaches since then, as Brian Jones, Tony Nickel, and Lisa Bishop. So Jamie Smith is the 5th head coach since Ed Hansen left in the early 2000s. So the team, the program that's been in the WAMAC Conference since 2008. Before that, they're in the Eastern Iowa Hawkeye Conference. They come in averaging 35 points a game offensively. They give up 53. The Hawks come in averaging 30 points a contest and give up 52. So similar teams, and by the records, 2-9, 1-8. Teams that have struggled, trying to find their way, playing a lot of younger players, and we're going to see that theme continue here tonight. As you said, trying different things, and younger players getting more playing time is something both coaches are looking at here tonight.
Yeah, and they both made the comment that they are going to do a lot of substitution tonight, so watch our programs close. But, you know, it is when you're trying to just get something going here. You know, both teams struggling to try to find that win column, and And now it's just trying to stay positive, get the kids going, get them excited about it, figure out a confidence builder. One of these teams is going to get that tonight and hopefully work that into the rest of the season here and just build on some things. They are both young teams. They both got a lot of freshmen and sophomores that are going to be playing, and should be an exciting contest.
Let's hope so. As the Hawks warming up, Solon just went to the locker room to put the final touches on their game plan. There's a few more minutes here left on the warm-up clock. An update from Cedar Gymnasium. They got underway as we are going to get a late start here tonight because of the first two games. Longer fresh and sophomore games. The freshmen started 4:30. Solon won by 2 and a nail-biter there. And then West Delaware got even in the sophomore contest. 43-41 was the final in that one earlier here tonight from Solon High School. This gymnasium that was a high school built in 2006. That was his first year, 13th season now. They had renovations last year. Nice walking track. They've got a new weight room, a new practice gym off to our right. And it used to be the old weight room where we're sitting in up top here on the bench official score side. Great venue here. They've got added a commons out past the old commons part, and they've really done it up right here in a school that's only 13 years old. They got the money from some community members, and boy, did they do it up right.
Nice, and you come in here and everything's orange and black. It's just they got to learn how to spell.
So it's the right orange.
Yeah, they got the right orange and black. I mean, it's weird because you come in here and everything is orange and black, And you look down there, and then silver and white uniforms are all trimmed in orange and black, and the Hawks are back there in their black uniforms, orange numbers, and it's going to be kind of weird to try to remember which team's the home team here tonight. But just a nice crowd here tonight. They got the pep band going. High school athletics for basketball, I always like seeing that pep band come out here and showing what they can do and try to get the crowd fired up. So, nice atmosphere here tonight.
We're going to take our first break. We'll be joined by the head coach of West Delaware Hawks, Rod Conrad. When we come back, Hawks and the Spartans moments away from the opening tip. This is West Delaware girls basketball on KFC Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Welcome back in. West Delaware girls basketball here tonight down in Solon as the Hawks get ready to take on the Spartans, the 1-8 Hawks, the 2-9 Solon Spartans. Happy New Year to you, Coach Rod Conrad, joining me here in the pregame. And how'd the break go? How'd the couple weeks there of downtime, but still had some basketball after that family time as well go?
Yeah, I was very pleased. I tell you what, these girls really stepped up over the break because they showed up. They were in the gym. They busted their tails, and I couldn't be more proud of this team right now. I tell you what, I thought we just thrived over the Christmas break, but we'll see tonight because obviously we're young and Solon's somewhat young, so it'll be a battle in here tonight.
A lot of practice time, a lot of working on things, but also a chance to see 4 or 5 other teams in game scrimmage-like contests on December 27th, last Thursday, down at Cedar Rapids Prairie. A good experience for your girls.
Yeah, it was. It went really well. We scrimmaged down there for we played 4 different teams at 20 minutes. So we played different girls. We kind of switched it up a little bit and seen who could play with who. And I thought we figured some things out. So it'll be interesting tonight.
So coming into tonight, Solon, Coach Jamie Smith, first year of the program, new system, new style, I-35, success there, 20-plus win seasons, 4 or 5 years. So at a 2A school, I-35, and now he's trying to get his feet wet here in the WAMAC Conference, and you guys try to come down here and get your first road win of the season.
You're right. I talked to him earlier. He's a great guy, and he'll do good things here at Solon. They've had a tradition here over the years with their athletics, and we're trying to build a powerhouse at West Delaware as well. So hopefully here, starting tonight, we can, get started on this new year on the right foot and, push ourselves forward and find a way to get some wins here quick.
What do you want to see out of your girls here tonight? Of course, the little things you always talk about, take care of the ball and smart passes, all that stuff. But what else do you want to see out of your girls right after the break here, after the long delay of not playing basketball except for those scrimmages?
We talked last night about there was 4 or 5 things that I asked them what we thought they could do better, and one of them was rebounding the ball better, and communicating. Communication is going to be a must tonight, because we're planning on playing quite a few girls, and when you go in there knowing your assignments is going to be huge.
All right. Thanks for your time as always. Good luck. We'll talk to you later on.
Yeah, thanks as well, and Happy New Year to you as well.
Absolutely. Rob Conrad, head coach of the West Delaware girls, as we get ready for the Hawks and the Solon Spartans here from Solon High School. Back after this, KMCH Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today to margarita around on their patio facing the Whitewater Park. Rio Blanco features daily specials and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Walker Bank School. 8 minutes on the clock, ready for this first quarter to get underway. Both teams ready to break their huddles and get out there for the opening tip-off. We start with the lineups here for the West Delaware Hawks. Mason Kleitch, the leading scorer on the team with 6.9 points a contest. Also Ella Kolak, Allison Collier, Sydney Morris, and the freshman Carly Smith gets a start here tonight. Georgia Hilby, the third leading scorer, with just a night, is not here on a family Christmas holiday vacation still to Las Vegas. She won't be back till next Friday, so unfortunately she'll miss 3 games with a family scheduled vacation for the Hilby family. As Solon will start to McKinley, Levine, Levine, Jenna Ladegi, Kea Holtkamp, Abby Smith, and Sage Howard. The tip goes left to right. The Hawks get it, but a turnover on the baseline. Solon comes back with it, and we're underway at 8:03 here, much later than the scheduled start time after those 2 early games went longer. There's going to be a foul inside as a scrum for the ball picked up inside by Abby Smith. She put it up, but before she did that, she was grabbed on the arm by one of the Hawks, and will be the first foul there of the contest. As inside near travel all the way, ring around the rosy, off the window, and it trickles on down. That time it was McKinley Levine. Levine one of the two freshmen that started this lineup for Coach Smith and company, as Levine comes in with 8.8 points a ball game. Who's that foul given?
Clyde's got it on a reach-in.
For first team number 1, 7-10 and counting here. The first quarter of play all the way in. Now kicking it back out. Drive in, put up. That's going to be out of bounds. And there we go. Oh, no. Tip bounds off the tip. It'll stay. Solon basketball. Didn't see that, but the shot was deflected high in the air. So deflection there. Will stay Hawks basketball.
There's a good feed down underneath. Macy Clyde's found wide open Collier, and then she went up for the shot, got it partially blocked.
Now Collier goes for the shot inside in the middle, and she is fouled to go to the line to shoot two. As the foul, I believe that's going to be called on Wadegi.
Yes.
Be her first, team number first. As on the line is Allison Collier. Allison, fourth leading scorer, 3.6 a night. Free throw is no good off of mark left side. As Collier coming in, a 48% free throw shooter on the season is Allison Collier. 7:03 to go. 2-0 Spartans here in the quarter number 1. There's a little bit on the free throw off the back of the rim. Update from West Delaware High School, 17-16. Solon leading after one quarter. Deadly from three-point land. Off to a good start shooting-wise for and the Solon Spartans taking on Coach Matt Uthoff. And the Flats 3-8 fourth-ranked Hawks. Here is a scrum for the ball. Carly Smith gets on the floor and takes that ball away, and then a timeout. As Coach Conrad wants to talk some things over to his younger team here. As we watch Hawks basketball. 2-0 Solon here early on in this first quarter of play. Hawks did a nice job getting inside of Collier last time, and now they will just need to try to do that again offensively here. And Coach Conrad want to remind us some things on the offensive side of things. The 5 starters are in there: Kleitch, Kolak, Collier, Morris, and Smith for the Hawks. And an update from Seedorf Gymnasium. Thanks to Matt Weiss, the fine AD of West Delaware High School. Solon leading 30-29 at halftime in Manchester tonight. So already at halftime, we still have 6:40 to go in the first quarter. As a quick moving 3 games there at Seedorf tonight. Here is Smith, almost traveled. She takes it inside, all kinds of contact, but she created it, says the baseline official. A shot by Collier, no good. It's tipped near out of bounds, but saved back by a player, Abby Smith, for the Spartans. And now a turnover on the far side. West Delaware comes up with it in the form of Kleitch.
Hawks trying to set up an offense here. That time they did stop the dribble and kept on going, and that's a better offense. Last time we saw them, they picked up their dribble and half court, got trapped, and created a lot of turnovers. They did it a few possessions here, but not the last 2 times down court. They've gotten into the flow of that offense, so hopefully they can continue to try to run that offense.
So looking for their first points of the game, trailing 2-0. Here's the pass left side. It's knocked away and taken by Sarah Rizika, as now a blocking foul will be called. As getting the pass from Rizika and driving in left side is Sage Howard. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. As the first foul called on Ella Kolak, the freshman. As the Hawks start 2 freshmen as well, with Kolak and Carly Smith getting her first varsity start here tonight in the absence of Georgie Hilby. Smith has no varsity points yet. First free throw is up and good by Sage Howard, as Howard is one of the seniors on this team for Solon. Free throw up and good. Second one. Never but that there, and it's 4-0 in favor of Solon here. As the Hawks bringing up the floor. Leah Wegman is in there for the first time,
as well as Eva Lynn.
A shot right side, inside the right wing by Kolak. No good. Good rebound by Collier. Carly Smith, right time, right place. She puts it up right side off the window, and good by Carly. Her first varsity points right there. And now a quick trigger on the other end. The Solon player got back in and established herself as a baseline official. As Kaya Holtkamp, she throws it back out top in the travel with it. We go back the other way. 4-2 in favor of the Solon Spartans here tonight down in Johnson County.
Solon reports in. Leah Wegman in as well.
High school gymnasium. Wegman stays in. As there's a jumper right side inside the right elbow. Ella Kolak gets the second free throw. Both freshmen have a field goal now, I should say, as it's tied at 4. First tie of the game. Now here's another quick pass. Solon, as I'm sure Coach Smith and company wants his ladies to settle down a little bit here, is Ava Stebro, another one of the freshmen. 6 freshmen dressed. And told us that all of them would play. Emma is in there now.
Emma Bach is in there as well.
Bach, Hullabar, and Buffington, 3 freshmen brought up just for tonight.
Hullabar in there as well.
Going to be a carry on Mia Payton. Hullabar's in there as Mia Payton commits a carry violation. We go back to the way, tied at 4. 5:07 to go, first quarter. As now coming in is, who's 24?
Emily Hellman.
Yeah, Hellman. Okay, I was looking at the wrong side there. That helps. Look at the right roster. 5 minutes and counting. Get back in. It's been a couple weeks.
You've had a couple weeks off.
It's been over a couple of weeks since we did one.
Yeah, it is.
As Jada Buffington, the other freshman in there. So all 6 freshmen in there have been in at 1 point so far for Coach Smith. And we're not even halfway through the first quarter. And a timeout as Solon gets in trouble. They didn't take a timeout. Another turnover. And a line change here for Solon. My goodness, they weren't joking when they talked about lots of subs here tonight.
Wow. Well, the team got up. It looked like a timeout.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a timeout, but he just put everybody new in. We're tied at 4:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Kolak to Leah Wegman. Those two, along with Peyton, Hellman, and Kleitch. A shot left side by Peyton, no good. Trickles off the rim. Rebounded by Solon. That's going to be we had a carry there first. I didn't see much contact when she got control of the ball. The official calls the contact on Mia Peyton for the foul there, as the ball handler was Emma Bach, the freshman. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Now driving in, right to left is Stebro, putting it up. Good. Off the window. There's Ava Stebro. She coming in, 1.8 points a game. Peyton has it right side. Mia drives in. Baseline, that's too much contact. Yeah, well, these are consistent now. We're going to call that. Girls got to adjust early on here as Emma Bach commits her first personal foul. The second on the Spartans, 6-4 in favor of Solon now. They've led by as much as 4. They start out with that 4-0 run. 4:21 and counting, first quarter. Peyton gets it inside to Kolak. Kolak runs into a defender. Now, nice step through the lane, put it up, kind of rushed her shot, no good off the right side, rebounded by the Hawks. On the far side baseline by Kleitz. That should be Hawks basketball. Nope. It went off of Kolak on the far side, they say, as after it touched the Solon player, and it will go to the Solon Spartans. Man, quite a few turnovers already so far in this game.
Yeah, Solon's got 5, and that's the third one on the Hawks.
Ladegi all the way in. Looks like she shuffled the feet and moved her pivot foot, but nothing called as she puts the shot up and good off the window. 8-4. Back to the largest lead of the game. Ties it at 4 for Solon. 8-4. Just under 4 minutes to play. Quarter number 1. Right elbow is Kolak. She passes out. Bounce pass to Peyton. Now left side to Wegman. Leah surveying. Now dribbles. Puts on the floor. Right-handed. Hip-high dribble. Top of the key is Peyton. Right side is Kleitch. Inside. Nice cut. Wegman with a defender runner. Up and off the window and good by Leah Wegman. Wegman gets her first bucket of the game. Leah coming in averaging 1.7 a contest. 8-6 now, Solon. Good wrap defense. Turnover there. Haley Hellman comes up with the ball for the Hawks. And Kolak trying to force that pass over the hands. Solon guard is Kleitch. Could not get to it before the Solon guard stole it away. Now Solon has it going right to left. Up top with it is Jenna Ladegi. Ladegi is one of the juniors on this team. 5 seniors, 4 juniors, 1 sophomore, 6 freshmen, 15 for Solon. That's a left corner 3. And Ava Stebro, one of the freshmen, now long distance from the corner. And a timeout here. Is that called by Solon? And Coach Smith taking the page out of Coach Scott Monk's book. After your own basket, taking the 30-second timeout. Speaking of Coach Monk, we wish him the best as he was sick today and did not make the Coconut Valley Girls Contest up at Starmont. As we wish him to get back to feeling normal here quickly. We'll see if we can have him on the show tomorrow. If not, we'll have his assistant coach, Brad Huber, who was the acting head coach tonight up in Starmont. Coconut Valley with the win over the Starmont Stars tonight. Our first final in from around the coverage area, 50-12. Coconut Valley beat Starmont. Last check was West Delaware boys trailing to Solon at halftime back at the CeeLo Gymnasium. 30-29. Solon 7 of 9 from three-point land in the first half. That'll keep you in a ball game and give you the lead at halftime, huh? Holy smoke! Yeah. Largest lead here for Solon girls is 5 after the triple from the left corner, 11-6, and now a travel is called as the loss of the ball. Trying to track it down was Wynn. Gets called for the travel. We go back the other way. So
Solon's putting some more defensive pressure on here. Picked them up almost three-quarter court and going to try to create some turnovers. That was the 5th one on the Hawks now.
So Hawks have Wynn, Payton, Collier, Kleitch, and Smith, the 5 out there. 11-6, 5-point Solon lead, 2:25 and counting, quarter number 1. Ladegi puts it on the floor. Now passes right side to Stebro. Back to Ladegi. Drives in. That's got to be a travel, but it's not called. And then ball around. Collier controls it. And Wynn will bring it up. Eva. Survey. Sophomore to her teammate, sophomore Payton. Now Smith harassed. She gets rid of it to Kleitch inside of Smith. But she's aggressive and makes her second varsity basket there. Carly Smith with 4 points, 11-8. And her first real action, her first start of her varsity career. That's McKinley Levine. As Levine will go to the line to shoot 2 down. She's got 2 points already. The foul called on Allison Collier. That'll be her first, team number 4 now here on the Hawks. First one is up and no good off the mark right side by Levine. For the Spartans coming back in is Sage Howard.
For the Hawks, Carly Smith, she looks very experienced out there right now. Yeah. She doesn't look like a freshman when her first start. She's very aggressive and looks for the basket.
That's the key word, aggressive, very poised, looking, ready for this opportunity here tonight to take advantage of it. 12-8 the lead. Ran into a double team. Now no travel called. Win. Almost stepping on the timeline. Now 5-second call. And Eva Wynn got in trouble just inside the timeline. The double team came. And she could not get rid of it as Payton and Wynn come out. Sydney Morris and Ella Kolak back in. The 2 guards join Kleitch, Collier, and Smith. 12-8 Solon. 1.5 to go. Quarter 1. Here's going to be a near turnover. Kolak gets it over the timeline after a near over and back. Here's a shot. No good. Too hard off the rim. Nice save by Sydney Morris. Smith again. The freshman stepping up. Nice play inside. An acrobatic move to score that with a defender right in her face off the window and good. Carly Smith has 6 points. And it's 12-10. Solon leads by 2.
Well, that's just that great hustle play. It's going down court. You think, oh, she's got a breakaway layup. She's going to make it. No, you never know. She got a contested layup on it. Missed it, but good offensive rebound, put it right back up. So, great job here by the quick guards.
Now Solon, 2-point lead in the ball, 1:10 and counting here in this first quarter of play. Left side, back up top. And going to have a pushing foul call. Morris will get her first foul. Team number 5. 12-10, Solon leads. 1:02 to go on this first quarter clock. It's Morris, Kolak, Collier in the middle, Kleitch, and Smith. Left side dribbling. It's Holtkamp. Gets it to Ladegi. Ladegi drives. Now a nice pass. Right block off the window and good. Beautiful assist. And finishing it was Emma Bach with her first.
Abby Smith.
Check that. It was 21-20. Abby Smith with her first field goal. As the Spartans increase their lead to 4. Largest lead has been 5. 14-10. Here's a turnover. Trying to get the Kleitch on the left wing. Throwing it too tall for Kleitch out of bounds. 38.3 to go in this first quarter. Sideline inbounds pass. Bringing it up is Holtkamp, talented freshman. Here's a pass left side, left corner for a 3. Rings in and pops out. Nice dive by Smith and a pushing foul from behind called. And that's going to be called on Levine. Should be called Levine. Should be Hawks basketball. It is.
Yeah, so first team's third.
Please. Third for the Spartans. Hawks have 5 team fouls, 14-10. Spartans with the 4-point lead.
Eva Wynn coming back in for Sydney Morris.
As Kolak A little trouble, gets it over to Kleitz. Kleitz now finds Collier on the right side, off the window, and good ball movement there, getting it ahead. 14-12 now. Solon by 2. 10 seconds and counting here in this first quarter. As a near steal, they get it over the timeline now, does Solon. A double team. Oh, aggressive move by Kleitz. Just took it away up ahead to Kolak. Trying to get off a shot at the buzzer. She does. Well, contact, nothing doing there. And the Hawks, tremendous effort coming back after down by 5 at 1 point. 14-12. The lead here as we venture into the second quarter. This is Hawks girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Welcome back into Solon. A 17-minute first quarter gives the Spartans a 14-12 lead. Missed right corner three there by Solon. They get the ball to start the second quarter. No good. Hawks have it now on their side of the court. Up top is Sydney Morris. Driving all the way in. One-on-one defender was blocked from behind. She went up for the shot. Kea Holtkamp with the block away. Now Solon will fumble this one out of bounds. Good defensive pressure there by Collier. Was not able to get a handle on it is Ruzicka. And the Hawks will have a turnovers a lot on each side.
So Solon had 8 in that first quarter. The Hawks had 7. And, a lot of turnovers, but there's that defensive pressure on both teams up here tonight.
Kleitz takes a jumper from 15 feet. No good. Too high and hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Spartans. Going right to left. Solon. Double team. Now baseline drive. Passing across the lane is Stebro. Going to be out of bounds. We go back the other way. 14-12. Hawks offense highlighted by 3 field goals in that first quarter. 6 points for Carly Smith, the freshman. And Kolak has a deuce, as well as Allison Collier, and Leah Wegman has 2 as well. Getting it ahead. We'll jump in there. Rebound by Smith, no good. Near travel there by Holtkamp at the call. She gets it out, and Solon comes back with it. It's going to be too much. Had a lot of ball. I think initially she might have fouled her, but when he did call it, he had mostly ball. And I think he called the foul previously that probably was a foul. Yeah. Until she got the jump ball.
It was, yeah. It was just a good effort there by Ella. She reached in, and
tougher angle for him to call it too, because he's behind the play.
He was behind it. We had a better view of it from this side, and you could have called that one either way. But unfortunately for Ella, that's her second foul, team 6.
So 6 for the Hawks, only 3 for the Spartans. 14-12. Solon leads this game. 6:45 to go. Second quarter. Last check was 30-29 at halftime. Solon leading the West Delaware Hawks, the 4th-ranked team in Class 3A at 7-1. Solon boys, a record of 2-5 coming into tonight. Here's Ladegi for 3, no good. Too hard line driver off the front side. Rebound to Macy Kleitz. Peyton will bring it up. Mia, along with Kleitz in there. Smith, Collier, and also Sydney Morris, the 5 for the Hawks, all the way in. Off the window, good one-on-one drive by Allison Collier. Aggressive move to the rim that time. And we're tied up for the second time in this game, now at 14.
And did a nice job of being aggressive.
Great aggressive steal. Hustle steal there by Carly Smith. Free left wing. Got it. Mia Payton. Giles long distance from the Mount Vernon area at that time. And Mia Payton, her first field goal of the night. Mia coming in with about a point a game That's their first 3 of the year. 0 of 4 coming in. Now a 30-second timeout called here as Solon gets in trouble trying to pick the ball up. And the 30-second timeout, the third one of those taken by both teams so far in this game. But what a nice start for the Hawks. First lead of the game comes here in the second quarter. First lead change. And you got to be liking this style of play for the Hawks, playing hard and so impressed right now of the active ball movement, especially the hustle of Carly Smith, the freshman.
I think that's made a difference here in the starting lineup tonight. They just look a little quicker, a little more aggressive, looking to make a shot, go to the hole. That three-pointer that Mia Payton just made there, that's the first three-point shot for the girls the whole night long. So they're not going to settle for 3, at least so far they haven't.
They have 6 on the floor.
Yeah, they do. That's
communication.
Somebody's got to come out.
Official catching it and saying who should not be in there. And now they got to correct it. 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Hawks by 3, 17-14. First lead of the game comes with 5:50 to go in this quarter. This first half of play, there's a errant pass. Kleitsch knocked it away, comes up with it. There's Collier. Quick pass to Smith inside. Up and no good. Collier goes for the rebound. And the Solon player got her hands on it instead. Eva Wynn will come in. Sydney Morris will take a breather. So Wynn joins Collier, Payton, Kleitsch, and Smith. The 5:39 to go, second quarter, 17-14. Hawks by 3. Eva Wynn has it up top. Right-handed, thigh-high dribble. Down dip with the basketball. Ooh. Yeah, double dribble up. I thought maybe it got tipped by the defensive player, but didn't see contact there and a late call from the official. But double dribble to call it, we probably would have made too.
Yeah, and I thought maybe she was going to get away with it. And she might have had she not looked guilty after she did it. And she knew she did it, but she got herself in trouble out there near the half-court line, picking up the dribble. And then, unfortunately for her, none of her Hawk teammates came to help her out.
Yeah, the only thing, it was a closely guarded situation. The only thing for me was, did he think a defensive player knocked away? Here's an errant pass, another turnover.
Yeah, turnover number 13 for Solon here so far. Hawks with 8.
17-14. Hawks with a 3-point lead. 5:19 to go. Second quarter of play. Payton will sideline inbounds it across the court to Hellman. Haley Hellman is in. Coach Conrad and the Hawks have played 9 girls so far. A 10-girl rotation for Solon at this point. Hellman inside, loses the hand of the ball with 2 defenders right on her. Nice move, and she might have been able to go up with that one and score, but just when she got settled inside that right block, she couldn't get a handle of the basketball, and it went off her fingertips and out of bounds. And Solon now throws it away. Nice active hands by Eva Wynn. Here's Kleitsch for a 3 left wing. That's no good, and that's going to be a foul called. Haley Hellman, too much contact on the arm of a Solon player going for that board. Haley Hellman gets called for her first. And the 7th team foul there. 1 at the moment shooting now for Solon, and they're not sure who the shooter is. Yep, it is going to be Jada Buffington, one of the freshmen, 6 of them that not just on the roster have played so far here tonight. One of the new additions to this squad for Solon. It's Jamie Smith and company. Wants to go up tempo, wants the structure and continuity of the offense, but wants the kids to be able to play and not look over their shoulder at the sidelines. They want to be able to run up and down. And no good on the free throw there by Buffington. But the rebound corralled by Solon. Inside shot no good. Rebounded by Kolak. Hawks still lead 17-14. 4:47 to go in the second quarter. Here's too aggressive. A blocking foul called 40 feet from the hoop as Kolak was bringing the ball up right in front of the Solon sideline. As they call that foul on Sage Howard, her first. Spartan foul number 4. Here's Kleitsch. Right wing. Picks up her dribble. Now she needs help. And she'll pass it to Wegman. Leah Wegman back in first time in a while. She scored 2 points in that first quarter. Here's Kolak. Stop. And she's going to pass it out to Kleitsch. Right wing. Kleitsch. Hawks are picking up their dribble early on. And not keeping their dribble. Getting stuck in awkward positions with the basketball. And there's a foul. Hard foul as Hellman was cutting. Top of the lane getting the pass. She's contacted by a Solon player. That'll be called on Ruzika. Her first, team number 5 now.
Yeah, and they've done a a job of picking up that dribble way too early tonight.
Baseline inbounds pass Peyton to Kolak. She took a 17-footer inside the right wing, put it up. It was short. Rebound, though. Fought for by the Hawks, and a pushing foul called on Solon. Did they get that one on? Did they call a jump ball?
It was jump ball.
Jump ball, thank you.
Yeah.
The jump ball called. Peyton will inbound it. Baseline inbounds underneath. Hawks will have it going left to right. And there is a moving screen. Offensive foul. We go the other way. They call it on Hellman.
Hellman, yeah.
Haley Hellman too aggressive on that screen. Did not stay set. And we go back the other way. Solon basketball, 4:23 to go here in the first half of play. So
she did set a really good screen because Kleitz was wide open, but there's a reason why she was wide open.
Illegal, and the official caught it on the baseline. This game, 26 minutes old so far here tonight. We got started at 8:03 on this Friday night, first Friday of January 2019. First basketball broadcast of the year. We had wrestling last night, and this is going to be an over and back call.
No, they called it stolen ball. That should have been over and back.
All right, so the Hawks missed out on that break, and Solon will get it going back the other way. They're saying that one of the Hawks touched it, but they were letting it go, it looked like. That's going to be out of bounds. Good aggressive move by Smith. And out of bounds. Baseline inbounds. It'll be Hawks basketball going left to right. 17-14. 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Hawks took the first lead in this game. 5:50 to go in the second quarter. That's been 17-14 since. There's a little jumper inside. Collier,
yeah, she did a nice little screen and roll there. Went up, set a screen at the high post, and then turned around and rolled to the bucket. Nice little inlet pass. Get it up high like a volleyball pass, and then a nice shot right up. Didn't bring it down. Great job.
Largest lead of 5 now for the Hawks, and Allison Collier's third bucket of the game. She's got 6 points, tying the freshman Carly Smith for the point lead for the Hawks. And now here's a steal by Eva Wynn, and she is bumped into by a Solon Spartan player. That's Rizika getting her second foul. Team number 6, 3:49 to go. Here in the second quarter, 19-14 Hawks, 5-5. Pass right side, Collier. Now driving baseline. Wynn with a defender all over. Puts it up, no good off the backside. Rebounded by Abby Smith. Here come the Spartans. Ledecky will bring it up. And loses it. Sydney Morris all the way in. She put it up. Looked like some contact. Nothing doing. Smith has it. And now Solon will come back the other way. 19-14 Hawks. 3:20 and counting. Here in the second quarter. Up top with it. Now right side. Outside is Levine. Now an errant pass. Bounces right into the hands of Eva Wynn, who comes away with it and will get it to Morris. So it's Wynn, Morris, Smith, Collier, and Wegman, the 5 out there for the Hawks. And a water bottle rolled out on the court there from under the bench. And the official stops play right in front of the Solon sideline. Coach Smith getting the attention. The elder Coach Smith, Jim Smith, the father of Jamie Smith. The 33-year veteran coach, 27 years coaching the boys at Clark of Osceola. And also last 6 years, he was his son's assistant at Interstate 35. Here's a right wing pass inside of Kolak. Stop. Good job getting the defender by her. Put it up. No good. It rolls off the side of the rim and out front. And rebounded by Abby Smith. 19-14 Hawks, 2:45 and counting. Quarter 2. All the way in. Putting it up. No good. There on the drive by the shifty guard, the freshman Kea Holtkamp. The Hawks come back with it. 2.5 to go here in this first half of play. Dangerous pass up top, and it's wiped away in front of Kolak. And near travel, putting it up. That's no good with double team there of Morris and Kolak off the efforts of Steve Roll, the offensive player for Solon. Now the Spartans back on defense. Hawks have the ball going left to right. All the way in. No good off the window by Sydney Morris. Collier can't get the rebound as the Solon player got in front of her. Now this is a baseline jumper, one-handed style by Holtkamp. Rebound on the backside by Kleitz. 19-14, 2:05 to go here in the second quarter. It was 14-12 at the end of the first quarter. Hawks have outscored the Spartans 7-0. Since then, here's another missed shot. Ledecky got the steal all the way in. Off the back of the rim, Hawks come with it. So only 7 points After we had a 14-12 first quarter, we thought, wow, more offense than we expected. And now, not much here in the second quarter.
Hawks pitching a shutout defensively.
And a timeout. Coach Conrad will take his final 30-second timeout, so both coaches will have only fulls remaining, all three of them on each side. In the second half, 1:33 to go here in this first half of play. 19-14 in favor of the Hawks. We'll have a look at the West Delaware girls and boys bowling teams as they were up at the Panther Lanes in Chipola, hosted by Denver. Waterloo Columbus was also there in bowling competition earlier on this Friday. As it started at 4 o'clock, Bill Logan will have the summary and all the scores and how the Hawks did in the world of high school bowling coming up at halftime. 5-point lead here. 1-point lead for Solon boys back in Manchester. Our last update from West Delaware High School. That game, an earlier start than our 8:03 start time here. We're still a minute and a half away from the halftime break here down in Solon. The freshman girls lost to Solon. It started at 4:30 this afternoon by 2 points. The West Delaware sophomores won 43-31. That started around 6 o'clock this evening. Peyton driving in, top of the key, right side pass. Wegman stops, pops, no good. Off the back of the rim, rolls out the left side, and corralling the rebound that time is Howard. And the Spartans come back with it. Up top, right side, Ladegi. Right-handed, hip high dribble, passes it out. Now left side. This is Holtkamp. Up top for a wide open line drive three, no good off the back of the rim. And rebounded by Kimmy Colbert, who's in there for the first time tonight. Colbert, now the 11th Hawk. 10th Hawk, I should see, to see the floor here tonight. Nice pass inside Mia Payton, but Wegman loses short. She gets it back, puts it up, dances around off the backside. The rebound goes off the foot of Ladegi as Kleitz was there battling her. The Hawks will keep the basketball. Stephen Wynn will come back in. Wynn will take the place of Ella Kolak, and she joins Colbert, Kleitz, Wegman, and Payton. 43.9 to go, second quarter. Payton up top to Kleitz. Macy stops left wing. Now up top to Wynn. 40 seconds and counting. We're in the second quarter of play. Still a shutout by the Hawks in this quarter. 7-0 run. It's down 14-12 heading into the second quarter. Inside, there's Kleitz. A lot of contact. Put up, that's no good out front. And the fight for the ball inside controlled by Smith. Now we have a travel. Travel called. Will stay Hawks basketball. Baseline inbounds underneath.
19th turnover on Solon. A lot of coaches don't like that in a game, but they got that in the first half already. So a lot of that nice defensive pressure by the Hawks tonight.
And Kleitz inside, battling defender Smith off the window and good as Kleitz gets her first bucket. The leading scorer with 7 points tonight has her first bucket and increases the team's lead to 7 now. The largest lead of the game at 7 for the Hawks, 21-14. That's saying something too with your best offensive player. So those other girls, Collier with 6, Smith with 6. Nice to see that for this Hawks offense tonight. 3 seconds up ahead to Kleitz. Thought about the three, but gives it up. Colbert for a long two. Got it to go. Count it. From about 17 feet inside that left wing. Kimberly Colbert just checking in moments ago. Gets her first field goal, and the lead increases to 9. The Hawks with an impressive run in the second quarter as they score 11 points. They outscore Solon 11-0 in this second quarter after being down 14-12 at the end of one. Hawks lead 23-14. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester or call 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
John and Bill back with you. 23-14 is our halftime score. The Hawks did a tremendous job turning things around after that first quarter. It's 14-12. Solon led at the end of one quarter. Then the Hawks went on an 11-0 run after Solon started out the game in a 4-0 run. Hawks 11 points in that second quarter to go up 23-14. We had two ties in the game and one lead change so far. And the Hawks getting great contribution from the freshman getting her first start tonight, the varsity level, first varsity point, 6 points in that first quarter. Carly Smith, also 6 points. Allison Collier, 3 points for Mia Payton with a three early on in the second quarter, 2 points apiece for four Lady Hawks. Kinley Colbert, who had that buzzer beater at the end of the second quarter. Also, Leah Wegman with two, Emma Kolak, and Macy Kleitch as well. 7 in the score column for the Hawks so far in the first two quarters of play. For the Spartans, they're led by Ava Stebro with 5 points, 2 apiece for Sage Howard, Abby Smith, and Jenna Ladegi. 3 points for McKinley Levine as 23-14 our halftime score, and one tremendous effort by the Hawks in that second quarter after a tough first quarter, but they kept themselves in that battle after the 4-0 start and then just took over the game, and Solon just can't buy a basket. Rushing shots, turning the ball over. We talked about a lot of turnovers for Solon, but credit, good defense for the Hawks as well, especially in that second quarter.
Yeah, tremendous defense, and they're just a little bit quicker. You know, some of those 50-50 balls seem like the Hawks are getting about 90% of those, and they're doing a nice job. What I see here and what Coach talked about there is that works a little bit on the offense, and they run what looks like more set offense here tonight for the Hawks. They got 31 shots up in that first half, made 10 of them, just 1 for 2 from the three-point line. So they have been we'll settle for a three-pointer because I'm open, but they've done a nice job of running an offense and getting a lot of shots in that paint area. Might have drawn a few more fouls that haven't gotten called yet. We'll see how that goes in the second half. So 33% shooting from the field in the first half. Missed both their free throw attempts. So hopefully they'll improve on that a little bit. Just 11 turnovers for the Hawks, 7 in the first quarter, only 4 in that second quarter. For Solon, they were just 4 out of 11 from the field, 1 for 5 from three-point range, 31% shooting from the field, 3 for 5 from the free throw line, 19 turnovers, and Coach is not going to like that. They took 16 shots and 19 turnovers. So most of that was a lot of steals there by the Hawk defense. So hopefully they can keep that intensity up in the second half here and keep getting some points in that paint area and hopefully do what they did in the first half and come away with a road victory here tonight.
7 bench points for the Hawks in that first half of play. On the other side, 5 for Solon. So Hawks have a 23-14 lead. Not as good news for the West Delaware boys basketball team as a quick-moving game up at Cedar Gymnasium. The Hawks down by 5 with a minute to go in the game, 50-45. The Hawks having a tough night offensively and from the free throw line. As a quick break, and we're back for the third quarter and more. Hawks girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little South in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
John Abreu back with you from Solon, 23-14. Hawks lead as we start this third quarter. Hawks have the ball going right to left. Kleitch, Morris, Kolak, Smith, and Collier, the original starting five in there for the Hawks. Solon has their original five in there as well. Levine, Ladegi, Holtkamp, Smith, and Howard. For head coach Jamie Smith and the Solon Spartans. Up top is Kolak. Up. And there's going to be a pushing foul on Carly Smith. She knew it. She apologizes to the Solon player who took a spill to the floor. Kinley Levine went to the floor after Carly Smith incidentally contacted her too hard. First foul there on Carly Smith. First team foul, of course, here in the second half of the Hawks. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. 23-14, 9-point lead, the largest by either team. Solon's largest early on was by 5. They led by 2 at the end of the first quarter. Hawks then outscored the Spartans 11-0 in that second quarter of play. Here's a jump ball. Morris right in front of the Solon bench, tied up.
That was great defense there by Morris. She jumped right in there, and unfortunately, Solon jumped right back on top of there. Maybe got away with a foul trying to get that ball back.
Spartans get it off the alternating possession arrow. Here's a little spin move, finger roll in the lane from 7 feet out by Holtkamp. No good. And then we have a, what do we call there? Travel called on Solon as the turnover parade continues. We go back the other way. 6:58 to go, third quarter. Hawks 23-14. Kolak brings it up right wing, stops, kicks it out to Morris. Sidney looking, puts it on the floor. Now we'll pass right side to Kolak. Kolak driving right wing all the way in. It's a defender in the air. Fades back, puts it up off the window and good. Ella Kolak, her second field goal of the game. She's got 4 points. Largest lead now at 11. 25-14. Steal and a jumper there by Kolak. What a spurt there. That was Kolak, right? Kolak got both of them out. The steal and the jumper from 8 feet out on that baseline. And the Hawks now by 13, 27-14. Hawks going for the second win of the year. Solon only with 2 wins coming in. They beat Shelmsburg by 40 back in game number 3. They beat Independence by 7 back on December 4th. Same team that Hawks have their only win against Independence back on November 27th, 39-32. Up ahead. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by hustling Allison Collier. She was battling Levine, the offensive player for Solon. 6:27 to go, third quarter, 27-14. Hawks playing tremendous basketball right now. As Solon helping them out with too many turnovers for Coach Smith and company's comfort. There is a near travel. Ball's on the floor, almost a jump ball, but getting it back and driving is Levine. Now a blocking foul going to be called. As the Hawks, Carly Smith gets her second personal foul. Beyond the floor, it's baseline inbounds underneath. Ellie Hullabar, the freshman, inbounds it. Right side Levine. Up top, driving is Ruzicka. Ruzicka gets it back to Buffington. Now they swing it left side. Quick ball moving here by Solon. Back to Ruzicka up top. And a reaching foul called on Sydney Morris. That would be a second on Morris. Third on Morris, thank you. And the fourth already here in the second half.
Team foul, yeah. They're all kind of reach-in fouls like that. So that's that defense. They're real quick, but right now, so far, they're playing with their hands instead of their feet.
And there's a shot up off the window and good left side by Ellie Hullabar. Hullabar, her first field goal, as that is her first varsity points. The freshman playing her first varsity action tonight. There's a shot inside, deflected away. Solon comes up with it. Coach Conrad thought Solon got away with the push. But life moves on here as Stebro gets it up top to Ruzicka. Back to Stebro right wing. Hawks in their 2-3 active zone. Inside, off the window, no good. Trickles out. Solon continues struggling inside, shooting, but getting the rebound, putting it up, and is fouled will be Jada Buffington. She'll go to the line for her second time. She's 0 of 1. Buffington looking for her first career varsity points. Is another one of these 6 freshmen to play on this Solon team. It's 3 of them justing for the first time at the varsity level here tonight to begin the new year. As the first free throw is up and good, her first varsity career point at Buffington. She'll have one more. 5:17 to go, third quarter. Hawks back by 10. Largest lead has been 13, 27-17. As the second one, nothing but nylon as well. 2 of 3 for the line for Buffington. She cuts the lead to 9. West Delaware leading Solon 27-18. 5:15 and counting here in the third quarter of play. Right side is Kolak. Right wing 3, a rainbow arc off the front of the rim. No good, right in the hands of a Solon player. Up ahead to Steebro, no good. Too fast and out the front side, but then a on-the-arm foul called as going up for the shot after she got the rebound was Levine. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Levine, the leading scorer, coming in with almost 9 points a game. Been pretty quiet, only 3 points so far in this contest. She's a 50% free throw shooter. That's 1 of 2 so far tonight. As this one trickles around, pops out front. One more to come as they call that last foul on Eva Wynn. It'll be her first, team number 6 already in this third quarter. As their second free throw spins around and pops on down by Levine. She's 2 of 4 from the line. And Hawks will substitute here. Coach Conrad sends in Macy Kleitch back in. Allison Collier has a breather. So Kleitch will join Smith, Kolak, Leah Wegman, and Eva Wynn on the floor. Kolak stops, passes the right side to Kleitch. Kleitch driving in with contact, putting it up. Blocking foul call. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Macy, Hawks leading scorer with almost 7 a game. She has struggled as well. Only 2 points tonight. She'll be on the line for the first time here.
First time the Hawks really ran on offense and got aggressive here in this third quarter. Got a little complacent there and took some outside jumpers. And then Pikes that time got the ball top key, drove down in there and drew the foul. Makes that first free throw. But much better offense that sequence.
Second one. Coming here by Kleitch. Up and no good. Spins around, pops out left side. And the Spartans will come back with it. Hawks by 9, 28-19. Or 40 and counting here in the third. Here's her right corner 3. Up and good. Got it to go for the right corner. That's McKinley Levine. Levine, her 4th point of this third quarter. She's got 7 out of the game. Left side, Wegman. Inside, it's knocked away. A hustling Rizika there. Too much contact from behind. She knocked that ball away. But contact Carly Smith on the baseline inbounds. Underneath, 28-22. We cut to 6. Largest lead was at 13 at one point.
Yeah, Solon's done a nice job here in the last couple minutes, getting a little more aggressive, getting points down in that paint area.
Inside, Kleitch, contact, plays through it, puts it up, no good, gets her on rebound high off the window. Kleitch through the contact there off the window, and good. Macy Kleitch, her 3rd point of the third quarter. She's got 5 now. Near turnover, here's Ladegi bringing it up, one-on-one against Kleitch. Spins around, puts it up off the window, and good. It's a different sense of urgency and more aggression here by Solon in the second half. Reason they've come back. Hawks only by 6. Good move inside by Carly Smith. Left block. Great patient dribble under control off the window and good by Carly Smith. That's her 4th field goal of the night. 8 points, and then be a blocking foul there as Smith. Too much contact, and that'll be the 7th foul already. Carly Smith, that's her 3rd foul. And the Spartans will shoot in the form of Ava Steebro.
Yeah, that move by Carly, I'm going to age myself for a little bit, but that was a move like what her mom used to do in high school. Her mom was an awfully good high school basketball player. Ross. Last name was Ross.
Yeah.
And she was a very good high school basketball player, and that looked like something she would have did years ago.
And no good off the right side by Steebro. As Hawks get the rebound. Mia Payton is back in. She joins Kleitch, Collier. Kelly Colbert also checking back in. And nice cut and pass in there to Kayla Felton, who just checked in moments ago for the first time. She gets her first field goal. Kayla Felton averaging almost 2 points a night. She's got 9 varsity points so far in the year. Here's a left corner three, no good on the backside, chased down by Solon. 34-24, lead back to double digits. Here's a left corner three, and no good. We had a pushing foul called. Must have been away from the shot. It wasn't on the three-point shot.
He said it was away from the shot, but if it was, it'll be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, and on the baseline. So it's going to be Colin Colbert. She was pushing the Solon player as the Solon player's teammate shot a three from the left corner. So Colbert was called for the pushing foul, the 8th team foul. Spartans have 2. 3:19 to go, third quarter, 34-24. First free throw up, rattles around, hits the window, and goes on down by Abby Smith. Smith, it's her 3rd point of the night. 4th leading scorer coming in with 4 points a game. And the second one, off of the nylon there for Smith. And the lead back to 8, 34-26. Here for Solon, behind the back dribble. Peyton, left side. This is Felton, the 11th girl to get in on the Hawks roster here tonight. And here is going to be a pass inside. It was tipped by the Solon player, but then Collier had to go off her fingertips and out of bounds. And Solon will bring it back. Tough news from Cedar Gymnasium tonight. The Hawks fall to Solon. And Solon had a tremendous night from the three-point land. The Hawks offense struggled. Could never get it going. And they fell to Solon. So the Solon boys improved their record to 3-5. The Hawks fell 7-2. 53-50 loss tonight at Cedar Gymnasium. The Hawks' New Year starts off with a home loss. We'll see them 2 times next week at Mount Vernon on Tuesday night, and then down in DeWitt next Friday night. 34-26. Left side, pass inside, a pushing foul call there. Kinley Colbert. As Colbert will be shooting too. There's too much contact there. Coach Smith not happy. The official goes right towards him and says, I don't care if she was straight up and down. There's still too much contact. And Colbert got the first free throw. It's good. So they call that foul on Dylan.
That was on Ava Seabrel, her second, team's 3rd. And the Hawks they're in foul trouble here. They got 8 fouls, and Solon's going to shoot free throws the rest of the night. We're still in the 3rd quarter. When you're behind, that's what you want to do, is try to get to the free throw line and score points when the clock's not running.
And the Hawks still making their free throws. That'll help. They're 3 of 4 this quarter. 2 more for Colbert there. 36-26 all the way in. Ledecky making it look too easy, but left to short left side. Fight for the rebound. Collier and Smith. And goes off with Collier last. They Spartan basketball. Baseline inbound. 36-26. 2:34 to go. Here in this 3rd quarter of play. Pass out top. Driving baseline. Stop. This is Hauer. Kicks it out to Smith. Now Holtkamp. Left corner 3 by Levine. Rattles around and pops on down. That's her second 3 of the game. Second in a matter of minutes here. She's got 7 points in this 3rd quarter. The leading scorer now has 10 points. She's above her average by 2. They're having only 3 at the halftime break. Now a pushing foul called on the far side. The Hawks bringing it up. Kolak come back in. And Kinley Colbert will take a breather. So Kolak joins Collier, Kleich, also Felton, and Payton. 36-29, 7-point advantage for the Hawks. 2:10 and counting in this 3rd frame. Left side. This is a long 2. Off the window and good by Kayla Felton. The late Friday night drive-up bank windows open here. Kayla Felton. And there's a 3 ball for Solon.
Levine, she just shot one over there less than 30 seconds ago. Got in the same spot, shot up and shot it in. A nice shot by Levine.
38-32. Hawks, Coach Conrad saving a possession there as a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout with them. Hawks have 2 more timeouts remaining. Solon has 3 left. 38-32. Back at the Mission KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 227-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
1:46 to go here in the third quarter. Hawks lead by 6, 38-32. They've led by as much as 13 in this game. They led by 9 at halftime after 11-0, 11-0. A run in that second quarter after they're down 14-12 in the first quarter. Here's a shot inside, but Kolak, no good, too high out the window. Solon has the basketball. 38-32, a buck and a half to go here in quarter number 3. Right wing 3, no good. Bounces off, then ball around. Touched by Payton, controlled by Collier. Here come the Hawks. Kolak has it right way. Stops, now gets it back out to Payton. Here's a pass, and Ledecky picks it off in front of Leo Wegman all the way in, off the window, and good. And the Spartans continue their run. The lead cut to the largest deficit. Largest amount here, shortest amount, I should say, so the Hawks have this lead, 38-34. Payton tries, puts it up, contact, nothing to it. And it goes out of bounds off the Hawks Solon basketball. Eva Wynn comes back in, as does Macy Kleitch after a quick break, as Felton and Payton will get a breather. So Wynn, Kolak, Kleitch, Wegman, and Collier, the 5 Hawks. 100 minutes ago, third quarter, 38-34. Here's Ledecky driving left wing, almost poked away by Kolak, but Ledecky gets it back. Up top to Howard. Now Ledecky, left corner, almost depth travel. Oh, couldn't tell. She quite lifted that left pivot foot, but the official said she did, as the high vision was blocked by the defender from this angle. But the Hawks get the benefit there. We go back the other way on the travel call. 48 seconds to counting here in the third quarter. 4-point lead for the Hawks. Kolak. Dangerous pass out top. White stops, pops on the three-point line, puts it up, no good, too short. Off the front of the iron, and rebounded by Ledecky. Ledecky brings it up. Bounce pass, right side, dribbling in, putting it up, no good off the front of the rim. That was attempted that time by Abby Smith. And the Hawks will come back with it. 20 seconds to counting here in the third. 38-34, Hawks by 4. Kleitch, left-handed hit by dribble. Survey inside. Wegman has it knocked away. Will bounce out of bounds. And a Solon player looked like they touched it, but they'll call it Solon basketball.
Yeah, I was thought kind of the same thing. And I think that's what the Hawks did. They kind of let it go, and they could have set up a play out of bounds, but called it off the Hawks and Solon basketball. 8 seconds to go.
5 seconds now. 38-34. Up top with his Levine. Right side. Fumbling out of bounds is Holtkamp. And the Hawks will have it back going right to left with 1.8 of the clock. Still time to get a shot off here. Wegman will trigger inbounds. Kleitch has to hurry. Near foul. There's some contact there. No official wants to call it. There was contact there. As all over her was Howard. The officials let it go. And 38-34 is our score heading into the fourth quarter. A timeout. We're back into this. GMC Sports.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Back in at Solon High School. The ball knocked out of bounds by hustling Hawks defense. 38-34, 7:47 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Jenna Ledecky will inbound in front of the Solon bench. Right side, Levine. Back to Ledecky. Hustling, aggressive Hawks defense here as they have 18 fouls in the second half. We're in the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 4. They're leading by as much as 13 in this game. They led by 9 at halftime. Ball's tipped out of bounds. And you can definitely tell, Billy, that Solon has picked it up. A different kind of intensity as I talked about early in that third quarter. And the Hawks got to get back and match that. Right out of the gate, so another foul puts Solon on the line with the clock stopped. One of the bonus, Sydney Morris, a hustling play, but contacted the arm of the offensive player, and she gets called for the personal.
Yeah, that's what they've done a great job of getting the Hawks in foul trouble here. That's the 9 foul, going to go to 1-1. But they were 5 out of 7 from the free throw line there in that third quarter. They're going to shoot a lot of them here in the fourth quarter.
As a first free throw by Stebro goes too hard off the back of the iron, and going the rebound that time is Koloff. Right-handed, hit-line dribble, now left-handed. Now stops with the basketball, passes the left side to Kleitz. Macy inside. Collier, nice move. Leaves it short, though. It's knocked out of bounds. Should stay Hawks ball. It will. Tapped out of bounds by Abby Smith. Hawks will keep it baseline inbounds underneath. As Collier had the defenders on her back, as it's one of those open shots that you think about a little bit too much. This has got to be a jump ball, and it will be. As Kleitz got the inbounds pass, so Ledecky had her hands on the ball as it drug both players down to the ground, and the tie ball will stay Hawks basketball. They lead by 4, 38-34, 7:12 to go, fourth quarter.
The right idea is get a little lob pass inside the Kleitz with just a poor execution.
As Smith inside, twisting, turning, being contacted by Ledecky, and line to shoot 2. As Ledecky picks up her second foul. Harley Smith will go to the line for the first time here. What an effort by the freshman. Her first varsity start. 8 points on the night for Smith. As the first free throw up and good. Her first varsity charity stripe point that time. As Hawks increase the lead to 5, 39-34. The Hawks were outscored in that third quarter, 20-15. But still had the 4-point lead. Now make it 6 again. A second free throw by Smith. 10 points on the night for the freshman Carly Smith, 40-34. Ball bounces out of bounds, and Solon back to turning it over. And a lot of turnovers in this ball game.
They had 19 in the first half, but they cut it down to 5 in the third quarter. That's his first one here in the fourth quarter. So much better job when you don't turn the ball over.
Hawks by 6, just under 7 minutes to play in the fourth. The travel. I'm not sure what he thought she did. I didn't see it, but of course I'm not looking as closely as he is.
I think she took a third step.
Okay.
When she had the ball kind of on her hip, kind of point offense, and just kind of kept the feet shuffling there. I think I probably would have called it as well.
All right. Hey, you agree with that?
I agree with the official.
What is going on?
Yeah, look at that.
Hey, is this your New Year's?
Mark that down. I agree with the
resolution?
I agree with the official.
Did we not talk about these New Year's resolutions? Is that what you're going to try to do?
Apparently not.
Yeah, no good off the rim by Smith. Hawks have it. Coming back the other way. Kolak with the left to right hand dribble. Now right wing is Kleitz. Kleitz back up top. Smith trying to track it down, but can't. Collier overlet her as Smith went back in towards the defender trying to play keep away. And then Collier thought she was coming back out and didn't get there in time.
Yeah, just one of those unforced errors about 30 feet away from the bucket. So Hawks got to shore that up here and not give away easy possessions like that. Leading by 6 here with 6.5 to go in the game.
And this one is a turnover. Ledecky loses out of bounds right in front of the Solon bench. We go back the other way.
Yeah, both teams just really ratcheting the defensive pressure up. And, regardless of who wins this game, each coach has got to be really, really happy with what they've done defensively here tonight. And both teams playing really well.
Up top with it, Golak left side. Now inside, Kleitz off the window, can't get to go, but Collier, nice backside rebound, got it to go. Great work on the boards. That time to Allison Collier. She gets her 8th point of the night. The Hawks back up by 8 here, 42-34. Right wing three, no good. Too hard at the back of the rim by Holtkamp. But Stebro chases down the rebound in the left corner. Solon resetting things here. Now right side, baseline pass. Stebro, left wing three, no good. That's too hard. Backside rebound. That's going to be a push on Mia Payton. Obvious foul called there. As she was hoping she could get away with that one. The two-hand shove. So the girl coming down with the rebound as Levine. On the line to shoot two now. Double bonus time for Solon, and the first one is good. 2 of 4 coming in to this trip to the line. Been there twice. One more to go. Kolak, Smith, Kleitch, Morris, and Collier, the 5 of the floor right now for the Hawks. Second one spins around, pops out, kisses the window, and bounces out. No good on the second free throw. Morris up ahead. Collier all the way in. Off the window and good. Allison Collier.
Good look by the Hawks. Just got that thing downfield or down court real quickly. Beat him down court. Collier did a nice job of being aggressive and taking it to the hole. Another shot over in the corner. The Hawks defense got over there quick. Levine fought over the steal there by Macy Kleitch.
And nice stop and let the defender go by. Move again by Ella Kolak. The pump fake. She gets her 3rd field goal of the 4th quarter. 8 points tonight for Ella. 46-35. Back to 11. Hawks, the company lead again. Solon now with a 3, no good. Left corner by Levine. And the Hawks gather the rebound. Under 5 minutes to go. 4th quarter. Hawks 46-35 advantage.
Hawks just got to play some smart offense here now. Just kind of run a nice set offense.
Left corner 3. Morris no good. Air ball at the backside. Rebounded by Levine. And here come the Spartans. Stebro up ahead. Dribbles out. Now a wide open 3. No good. A line driver off the front of the rim by Grzika. And Kolak gathers the board. Once again, if you're just joining us, West Delaware boys fell tonight 53-50. As their record goes to 7-2. They'll be back in action tomorrow afternoon. A sophomore varsity doubleheader starting at 3 o'clock up at Luther College in Decorah. As the Hawks taking on Caledonia of Minnesota. 7A school up there in Minnesota. Won the championship last couple of years. So the Hawks will have to be ready to play. Very good basketball team from up north tomorrow at Luther College, as a foul called here on
Allison Collier. Got called on the reach.
No good off the back of the rim that time by Abby Smith. Yeah. Smith will have one more. Kayla Felton comes back in, as does Leah Wegman and Eva Wynn. Kleitch and Kolak stay in to join those 3. 4:08 to go in the 4th. And it's a 10-point lead again. 46-36. Now the second one made by Smith. Hawks by 10. Just over 4 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Kolak all the way in. Great aggression try, but could not finish it. She left it short left side, and she gets called for the reach-in foul for behind as Smith corralled the basketball. We go back to the other side. Shooting more free throws here. Double bonus again the rest of the way here for Solon. Smith on the line.
Yeah, what a great job by Ella Kolak. She showed her speed there. She just dribbled and beat everybody down court. Just kind of short-armed that layup there and didn't get it in there. And then the old Cardinal said frustration of missing the shot, reached in and got the foul.
And no good. Off the back of the rim, bounces off the left side. Kleitch tracks it down for the official. Smith will have one more. Exactly 4 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. 46-36. As second one goes on down. Wegman gets it in to Kolak. Kolak races past the timeline, then pulls up, gets it to Wegman. Right on top of that Spartan logo. Huge Spartan logo at half court here. Inside Solon High School Gymnasium. Right side, Wegman drives, baseline, and double team comes. A nice pass, splits the defense. Off the window and good by Macy Kleitch. It's her 3rd field goal of the game. She's got 7 points. Hawks back
up by 11, 48-37. Great look there by Wegman. Got double teamed on the baseline. Found a wide open Clyde, so good team there.
And a travel. Driving in was Holtkamp. Hawks' aggressive defense forces another turnover. We go back the other way, 48-37 Hawks.
Turnover number 9 here in the second half for Solon with 19 in the first half. So they cut them down, but some timely ones here against them with the Hawk defense. There's a reach-around foul that we called on Sage Howler as she kind of reached around. Colak trying to slow her down a little bit. Don't blame her. Got to figure out how to stop her somehow. That'll be her second foul. Team 6. So from here on, the Hawks will be in the 1-and-1. Colak going to bring the ball inbound.
And inside, losing it is Felton, grabbing the ball and sending it up the court on the Spartans. It goes out of bounds. So be a timeout now for Solon. Full timeout on the floor. Hawks lead by 11. 3:07 to go here in the ball game. This is West Delaware basketball from KMC Sports.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
John Bill back with you. 3 minutes and counting here in the fourth quarter. Much contact, body contact there is Smith Joe for the right wing. Ledecky calm for the foul. It'll be the 17th foul. 1-on-1 shooting here for Smith. So the Spartans starting to foul here. Well, I don't think that was an intentional meaning to foul there. She's just trying to play tight defense and force Smith. Plus too much contact by Ledecky. Smith on the line. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far. Oh, good. Off the back of the iron. So
would have got a line violation maybe anyway. Allison Kyer kind of lost the balance. Got in there. I'm not sure if they'd have called it or not.
There's a left corner three. Good. By Ava Stebrill. Spartans trying to hang around here. Back to 8. Hawks going to have to work hard. Take care of the basketball. Morris to Kleitch. 2.5 to go. 48-40. Kleitch, left side, Collier. It's Kleitch, Collier, Smith, Kolak, and Morris. The original starting 5 for the Hawks tonight. Not a wide open pass. Great look. Collier, but Morris leaves it too long off the front of the rim. But right there was Abby Smith fighting to the board. She is last to touch it. It'll stay Hawks. Basketball.
Now, Solon double team and trying to create turnover, so Hawks did a nice job finding a wide open player underneath, just couldn't finish.
Kolak now left side of Kleitch. Kleitch loses her dribble left leg up top. Morris inside the timeline, takes a left-handed dribble. Now she picks up her dribble all the way inside to Kolak. No good. Off the glass, rebounded by Solon. Up ahead to Levine. And it's knocked away, but a foul called on the arm called on Macy Kleitch. And Hawks faithful can't believe it. It's some of the ones that the officials let go on the Hawks side tonight. The fans, of course, it always goes that way, doesn't it?
Well, and then the angle that the fans had, it just kind of looked like it was a clean block. But
definitely looked like there may have been some contact there, but so the other ones. And that's the frustration there by the fans. And Levine misses the first one. She'll have one more as Kleitch got called for third foul. Hawks have been in foul mark for quite some time. Second free throw there is good. 2:01 to go in the fourth. 48-41. 7-point advantage here for the Hawks, trying to get their second win of the year. Morris over the timeline. Sidney looking. Up top to Kleich. Kleich now. Dribbling. Trying to get rid of it. Does to Morris. Morris now. Up top to Kleich. Kleich being harassed. All kinds of contact. Finally the foul comes as Kea Holtkamp gets called for the foul there. And there's going to be some very frustrated fans coming out of their seats if a foul been called that time, though.
Yeah, and she was being aggressive, trying to go for the steal. Sometimes you go for the steal, you know, you might have been in there clean at the beginning, but then as soon as the offensive person moves around a little bit, then it looks like you grab their arm, and that's what happens 30 feet away from the bucket. So now Kleich got to go down, knock in the front end of the one-on-one here.
139 here in the fourth. That's a good 9 on there by Macy Kleich. She'll have one more. 49-41. Macy, 6 points in the second half after having only 2 at halftime. She came in averaging under 7 points tonight. This one rattles around, pops out. Smith the rebound, air travel. Gets it ahead. 49-41. Driving all the way in. Left-handed shot under the rim on the left side. Rebound of the Hawks. Up ahead, Lediggy. Smacks this one out of bounds as Kolak was trying to get it to Smith. Hawks is trying to play keep away here and milk this one out. 1:24 to go on the fourth quarter clock. 49-41, the 8-point advantage. Peyton will sideline inbounded. Wynn, Kolak, Collier, Kleich, the 5 for the Hawks. Peyton trying to get in. She does to Wynn on the back door. She has to track it down before it goes out of bounds. Near out of bounds. Coach Smith on a travel was let go there. Peyton now, Wynn. All the way in, off the window. And good. Evil Wynn. For their first field goal tonight.
Good backdoor cut. Good look there by Peyton to find the backdoor cut.
And there's going to be a reach in foul call. To the line will go Levine for 2 more. The clock stops with 1:04 on it. Hawks back by 10. The largest lead tonight has been 13. I think they're going to get out of here with their second win of the year. It's 51-41 right now. Free throw is up and good. One more to come. We'll have a look at West Delaware girls and boys bowling in the post-game. Bill, those results. Hawks traveled to Chipola today. Evil Win up ahead. West Delaware boys fell to the Solon boys tonight back at Cedar Gymnasium, Manchester. 53-50. Hawks fortunately pick up their second loss in the first game of the new year. 53-50 tonight. Hawks dropped to 7-2. Solon improved to 3-5. Here, the Hawks are going to improve to 2-8. Solon will drop to 2-10. 48.2 to go. 8-point lead. Collier on the line to shoot free throws. As they call that last foul on Abby Smith, her first of the game. And spinning around, popping out right side. Rebounded by Solon. Up ahead. This is off the window and good by Levine. Coach Smith still coaching. He takes another timeout here to set things up. Late game situation for the Spartans. As the Hawks up by 6, 51-45. Hawks are going to have to still take care of this ball game. This ball to get this win. And a full timeout here on the floor. So you just got to be smart, take care of the ball. Solon don't have a whole lot of time here, about 40 seconds to go. They might take a little chance to get an initial steal, then they're going to have to follow right away. If you're the Hawks, you have to be smart and take care of it. As I said, you can say it all you want. They have to come out and do it here to keep track of this ball.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to inbound that ball to whoever you think your best free throw shooter is in this situation. As they're trailed by 6, 2 possessions, so they got themselves back into it. Solon improved here in the second half to take a knockdown some 3-pointers. They made 3 there in the third quarter, another one here in the fourth quarter, so they're capable of knocking down a 3. And Hawks lost a game earlier in the year on a bank in 3 at the horn. So you want to make sure you keep that possession into a 2-possession game here.
Up by 6, 40.5 to go here in this contest. Payton will inbound it. It's her, Kleitsch, Golak, Wynn, and Collier, the 5. Payton gets it into Kolak. Oh, that's travel. And that was. Got away with it. Kolak switches pivot foot. The officials let it go. Here is Payton now up top. Near, over and back, but a foul comes. Contact came there by Ruzicka. Ruzicka with the pushing foul called as Eva Wynn will go to the line to shoot. One, and check that double bonus time here for Eva Wynn and the Hawks.
Get one of them here. Make it a 3-possession game.
Free throw up. No good. Off the front of the rim. One more to go. Eva Wynn averaging just under 3 points a contest coming into tonight. She has 2 points tonight. Eva is a 50% free throw shooter. 30 seconds to go. Second one, nothing but 9 line for Eva Wynn. And it's 52-45. Morris comes back in. Spartans, 30 seconds and counting here. Badegi over the timeline. That's Conrad. Telling his girls to be smart here. Hands up, don't foul. This ball just gets thrown out of bounds into the cheerleaders on the far side as Smith was playing harassing defense on Ava Steebrel. Hawks looking good right now, up by 7 with 21.3 to go. Wynn comes back in. Offense for defense substitution here. Morris takes a breather. It's Kleitsch, Kolak, Payton, and Collier still on the floor for the Hawks. And this one lost by Kolak. Badegi gets it, but she leaves it short. And Payton the rebound. 15 seconds to go. They're out of bounds. Throw it back in. Now Solon comes away with it. Bounce pass inside, off the window. That's no good. And it's going to stay Solon basketball. A lot of missed opportunities. Coach Smith can't believe it. A lot of missed inside shots. This game could be much closer, if not going the other way. The Hawks did have their fair share of misses early on. A lot of close ranges shots as well. So it has worked both ways tonight.
Yeah, it has. And both teams really got to be proud of the efforts that they gave here tonight.
1 second left, corner 3. That's going to do it. 52-45. The Hawks come out of here with their second win of the year and improve the record 2-8. Their first East Side win, 1-3. The record in Waback East Division play. 2-10 for Solon as they dropped 0-5 on the East Side. We will sort out the numbers. Come back, start our post game next. This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around on their patio facing the Whitewater Park. Rio Blanco features daily specials and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
And welcome back in to Solon High School Gymnasium. John Swisher, Bill Logan with Ron Conrad, the victorious head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. His team getting the victory, 52-45, the 7-point win. And what an effort by the Hawks here tonight on the road, and forcing a lot of Solon turnovers with that pesky, hard-nosed defense by your team and taking care of the ball, and had some younger players step up, and it was a good recipe for a first New Year win victory here tonight. So congratulations to you.
Thanks so much. It was a big win. We got a bunch of excited girls and even some excited coaches. We needed this in the worst way.
Absolutely.
But I tell you what, they deserve it, because what they did over the holiday break was something else, something special. You know, I had girls busting their tail, you know, working every possession, and that's what I told them. A lot of this win tonight was effort by everybody that, you know, is on that floor.
Absolutely. And we talked about having some girls step in new positions. Carly Smith earning her first ever varsity start here in the absence of Georgia Hilby with the family vacation. Smith took advantage of her opportunity. 6 points, 3 field goals in that first quarter. Boy, she did not look anything like a freshman playing her first varsity ball tonight. Very aggressive, hustled the whole time, and just making the fancy moves near the basket. That one in the second half, that left block, aggressive dribble, and went up like she's been playing varsity for a couple of years.
Yeah, she did. She had a good game. I've been watching her, and, you know, I said, it's time to go, Carly, you know, because she showed me in practice that she wants to play varsity basketball, you know, and we did a couple drills there here 2 days ago, and, you know, her and Al Kolak were the winners. So, you know, they want to play, and that's only going to help the upperclassmen, because they know they're going to have to work that much harder because they got some younger girls pushing them, you know, but like I said earlier, you know, we had 5 players out there all the time, and it was a 5-person endeavor because we were all playing hard. And, you know, I told them bring 20% more, and that's, you know, if they can each bring 20% more, that's like 6 on 5. So it was good.
You know, I thought your quickness kind of showed out tonight. You know, there's times when 50-50 balls, you guys were winning most of them. You know, pitched a shutout in that second quarter, created 11 turnovers on them in that second quarter, and those are how you win games. You know, doesn't make any difference how many points you scored. That, you know, you held them to 0 in a whole quarter, and that's how you win ball games.
Right. And we made and a couple of them were a couple of runs. You know, for a 4-0 run or a 6-0 run that we needed. You know, they cut that, I believe, 4, and then we turned around and scored a couple of easy baskets, you know, and that's what I told them, you know, we need some transition baskets, some steals for layups, you know, but, you know, I had us down for like 18 or 19 shots missed from like 3 feet early, you know, and I told them if we can finish them come Tuesday, you know, who knows what can happen with this team, because the effort's there. You know, we just got to make the shots we're supposed to make and do the assignments we're supposed to do.
And we talked about the offense filling the gap when Macy Kleitch only had 2 points at halftime. It's good to see other girls step up. Ella Kolak finished with 8. We talked about Smith with 10 points, but Allison Collier stepping up with 10. And what's so great about Allison, such a hustler on the boards. She does so well getting that rebound, and then that inside game expels off of all those rebounds she can gather.
Yeah, she does. I tell you, Allison's a rebounding machine. I tell you, and, you know, I told her, I told him pregame, Allison can't get all the rebounds, but she can get a lot. But somebody else has got to step up and get some for us tonight too, as well. You know, but I tell you what, she knows how to get her body, you know, in front of people. You know, she made a couple mistakes tonight, but I tell you what, when she wants to rebound the ball, she can rebound the ball.
And 11 girls in a rotation here tonight, 9 of them scoring. And every girl you put on that floor, you're comfortable with playing, and they each added something throughout the night.
You're exactly right. They did. You know, they all had their assignment to go out, and they did it. You know, that was what is so nice about it. And we had a couple inexperienced players that, you know, like Carly. She just started this. You know, here playing varsity basketball here in the last couple of games, but she stepped up tonight. So I was happy and pleased with her effort as well as all the others.
Yes, indeed. Building on this win, but knowing it's not going to get easier with this next stretch of games. Mount Vernon, Central DeWitt, Beckman, Marion, McCoken, and Mount Vernon in a row here the next 6 games. And it starts with Mount Vernon on Tuesday night. As Mount Vernon had a slow start this year, they've won 4 or 5 games in a row. And, you know, Coach Hattie will have them ready to play coming into Seedorf Gymnasium on Tuesday night.
Yeah, he does a nice job with them. He gets them to play hard. You know, we're going to have to bring our game. But what will help us, I think, for that game is we faced man-to-man the whole night tonight, and Coach Hattie's not going to come out of that man, and it's tenacious. So that's going to help us come next week. You know, we needed a game like this.
Yes, indeed. Congrats on the win here tonight. Best of luck. We'll see you down the road.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming down, man. I sure appreciate what all you guys do.
Absolutely. Ron Conrad, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, they improved the record 2-8, 1-3 in East Side WAMAC Conference play. As we wind down on this one here tonight, over some numbers quickly here. First for the West Delaware Hawks, 10 points apiece for Allison Collier and the freshman Carly Smith at her first ever varsity playing time and varsity start. 10 points for her. 8 points for Macy Kleitch and Ella Kolak. 3 points for Eva Wynn. 2 for Leah Wegman. 4 for Kinley Colbert. 2 for Kayla Felton. And 5 points for Mia Pagan. The Hawks had 16 bench points tonight as we had 2 ties, 1 lead change in this game. Hawks led by as much as 13. Solon led by as much as 5 early on in the contest. Final score here tonight, 52-45. Hawks trailed by 2 at the end of the first quarter, 14-12. They outscored Solon, as Bill alluded to, with Coach Conrad on 11-0 in that second frame, leading 23-14 at halftime. They were outscored 20-15 at the end of the third quarter. It was 38-34. Hawks still had the 14-point lead. They outscored the Spartans 14-11 in that fourth quarter to hang on with a 7-point win. So what an effort it was for the Hawks here tonight to get the victory, their second of the year, their first East Side win of the WAMAC Conference. And we look at West Delaware Bowling here tonight. They were up at the Panther Lanes in Tripola, hosted by Denver, and also playing was bowling, I should say, was one of the Columbus against the Hawks and Denver tonight. And Bill, how'd that all go up in Tripola tonight?
Yeah, you don't usually see 3 teams, you know, at a triangular like that, but good experience to get some extra teams. The girls remained undefeated here tonight with a 24-66 score tonight. Not quite 100 over their average, so a nice score. Coach Bolsenberg's got to be happy with what they did there. Columbus came in second with a 22-32, and Denver with an 18-95. Hannah Axline led the team tonight with a 383 series. Lorna Niedert at a 352. Kalia Griffith a 299. Lacey Cole 298, and Kaylee Petlin a 293. On the boys' side, they got defeated tonight by Waterloo Columbus, who we believe, or that was a school record for them. They bowled almost 300 pins above their team average tonight, just lights out. They shot a 31.89. Hawks shot a 29.89, just a little bit above their average, so a respectable showing. They were only down 17 pins going into the Baker, but Baker, they just kind of fell apart a little bit, and Columbus just lit them up. Hawks were led tonight by Ian Tibbett with a 476, Alex Schneiders with a 413, Brandon Larson with a 405, Cole Turnus with a 404, and Eli Himes with a 403. So all five averaging over 200 tonight. So Coach Morris would be very happy with that part of it, but not happy with the Baker part of it probably tonight. And then big tournament tomorrow. As both boys and girls varsity teams will travel down to Louisa Muscatine for a very, very tough tournament down there, a Baker tournament down there that they're going to put on down there. A lot of the best teams in eastern Iowa, regardless of what class it'll be down there. So both coaches were really looking forward to going down there and trying to match up and see what some of these teams have and what they will have to compete with here in another month for regionals. But nice job here tonight by the Hawks. The girls run their undefeated record, and the boys get loss number 2. But, they lost to a Columbus team that was on fire tonight. So nice job tonight by the Hawks boys and girls bowling teams.
And we'll have those results on in the morning as well. They'll catch up with the coaches for bowling next week as after they have this weekend's action, and they return to action next week as well. Take a look at the scoreboard here. We told you earlier, Maquoketa Valley with a win over Starmont tonight on the road. So they took down the Stars 50-12. Elsewhere, River Valley Conference play. Anamosa was beat by Comanche on the road as Comanche got the best of the Lady Raiders 61-55 in overtime. And that thriller, Cascade over Monticello 38-29, the Battle of Highway 151 Jones County, Dubuque County teams. Elsewhere is Western Dubuque falling to Cedar Rapids, Washington in Epworth 61-52. Central Elkader beat South Wenatchee 35-33. In other games, North Lynn, no issues with Springfield, a 26-point win, 78-52, Lynx over the Orioles tonight. And in other play, that's all the area coverage scores, it appears, and it is. The West Delaware boys falling tonight, 53-50 to the Solon Spartans up at Cedar Gymnasium in Manchester. Great shooting for Solon, and the Hawks struggle on the offensive side of things tonight as the Spartans got the win 53-50. The Hawks 7-2. They'll return to action tomorrow on that non-conference trip to Luther College in Decorah. They'll face Caledonia of Minnesota, a very high-power Class 7A school out of Minnesota. Caledonia, the opponent tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. Our next coverage will be West Delaware boys basketball Tuesday night as they take the trip down to Mount Vernon. They'll have all the action for you, and then we'll hit the road again next Friday night as well, down to DeWitt as the Hawks take on the Sabres inside Central High School. Join me tomorrow morning in the Coaches Corner. We'll have all the area coaches. Jamie Vansky will start the show off with Jeff Voss, the West Delaware head wrestling coach. So Hawks get ready to take part in their the Jerry Ackerrod Invitational at Benton Community High School in Van Horn tomorrow, as the varsity action will start around 9:30 or so, live on KMCH.com. Jamie and Roger will have you covered. And then semifinal and final round action will start around 1:30, 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, live right here on KMCH and our mainstream at KMCH.com. As best of luck to Jamie Smith and the classic Solon coaching staff. Tim Williams, former Anamosa boy, a good friend of mine, 1993 graduate, a former Blue Raider. I used to coach baseball with him, a good guy. Found himself down here teaching elementary and helping out with the boys basketball program as well as a former Solon graduate herself, Danielle Herbiska, former Mount Mercy player. So good staff, good people down here. Wish them best of luck trying to get this program back to where they want it to be here. And when you have 30 turnovers, you definitely have your work cut out for you. But a lot of younger players, Coach Wheeler, talking to him, they have a young lineup, and they've seen this group coming, and they're just trying to work on the little things and fine tune here. In a couple of years, this could be a scary group, as the Hawks could with some of the younger talent we saw here tonight. So this matchup could be a doozy in a year or so with the younger talent both these teams have.
Yeah, and it was exciting to watch that tonight come out. And, they must have really worked. Our coach Conrad said that he was so impressed with what they did over the holidays. And the effort that they gave here tonight was sure an indication of that, because, boy, they came out, they hustled on both ends of the court. ran a nice looking offense and got some shots. Shot about 10% higher as a team from the field tonight. And that's how you score points. And defensively, wow, did they play some great defense tonight. So hopefully they continue that.
As the series was 13-6 coming tonight, Solon dominated the series. The Hawks get their 7th win in the 20th meeting as they pick up their 4th win here in Solon since the series started back in 2009. The first meeting ever was January 6th of 2009 when the Solon Spartans entered the WAMAC Conference back in 2008. So best of luck to Coach Conrad and the Hawks as they continue on. We won't see them for a little bit here with our schedule, but we'll see them down the road and wish them nothing but the best. That does it here tonight. Thanks to in-studio producer Ashley Big. For my partner Bill Logan, John Swisher saying, have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday night. So long, everybody, from